Hello students, I Miss Kavalpreet Korpuri welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be giving a brief description about what is NTA UGC NET examination, what is JRF, what is the structure of the examination and how you can start preparing for your examination. This is generally I start my lectures with. As teachers, as learners, this is our journey. Guidance is something, advice or information which is aimed at resolving a problem of difficulty, especially as given by someone in authority. So if you're seeking guidance from someone, definitely that person is someone who is higher than you in the authority. Teaching, the occupation, profession or work of a teacher, ideas or principles taught by authority. So again, if we are learners, we are teachers, our activity is known as teaching. Occupation is a job or a profession. And what is profession? A paid occupation, especially one that involves prolonged training and a formal qualification. So this is our journey from moving on to from learner to a teacher. And these questions are also asked in teaching aptitude or higher education. So we should know the difference between what is guidance, what is teaching, because questions have been asked from this slide also. We should understand that why we call teaching as a profession, or what are the features of profession, or what is the difference between occupation and profession. Okay, so if you have not watched my previous videos, please check my playlist for paper 1, and I give guidance for paper 2 commerce. So I have updated my playlist. You can go through them, and I'm very happy that you have liked my previous videos, and keep sharing and subscribing and liking my channel. And today we'll start with this because I have got request that we want initial guidance also for this examination. Now, this examination is called as UGC NET examination. And we all know from 9 July onwards, the exam has commenced, but due to some technical glitches, or maybe they are focusing on the other admission test, so maybe our exam is delayed. And even if you have checked the website today morning, there is no update about the schedule of this August examination. But we should not worry about the timetable or the day of the examination. In fact, we should make our preparation more stronger. So this is an entry-level examination for assistant professor for joining universities and degree colleges. Okay, so if you want to teach in any of the state or central university, or you want to enter into colleges as assistant professor in degree colleges, you are supposed to clear this eligibility test. Okay, when you are eligible for this examination, immediately after you clear your master's part 1. Okay, and the aggregate percentage should be 55. And I always suggest to my students that when we are entering into teaching profession, it will be better if we score at least more than 70% in master's part 1 as well as 2. Because we also are supposed to then teach our students, and it is always better to score good marks. Okay, and this is examination by UGC, University Grants Commission. Earlier, the examination was conducted by UGC only, but presently it is conducted by NTA, National Testing Agency, and it is computer-based. Okay, that is, you are supposed to fill the form, you go to the center, you appear the examination through the online. Okay, and NTA UGC NET, it is an all-India examination, so we cannot expect the exam to be very easy. Earlier, it used to be conducted twice a year, but post-pandemic, we don't know how the situation is. Maybe the exam is conducted only once a year, and maybe it is postponed to the next cycle. Okay, and this is guidance for UGC examination. That is, if you are from science student, though this guidance may help you, but they have a different pattern because their examination is conducted by CSIR, and even they have this negative marking, which is not applicable to our UGC students. Now, this is state level examination. As I'm from Maharashtra, my examination is conducted by Pune University, because for Maharashtra, the nodal agency is Pune University. As of now, there is no declaration of the dates or forms for this Maharashtra exam. But yes, if you are from any other state, make sure you are checking their website, and you come to know that when the forms are released. Okay, again, it is the same entry-level exam for university or joining as an assistant professor in degree colleges. The same eligibility criteria. In fact, the Maharashtra set examination syllabus and NET examination is completely the same. So whether you are studying for state level examination or national level examination, it means the same. please update yourself with your state level examination. And what I always suggested, if you have qualified SET, it is very good, your state level examination, but make sure you do not stop only after qualifying the state level examination, because once you qualify NET, okay, the national eligibility test, you are eligible to apply for jobs all over India. Okay, here with reference to Maharashtra, our job prospects are limited to only to Maharashtra and Goa. Okay, but as I'm NET qualified, I can even apply to different states, okay, because it opens wider opportunities. So even if you are SET qualified, make sure you qualify NET. And if you are fall in the age bracket of JRF, please attempt or fill the form for Junior Research Fellowship. Now, structure of the examination, both are completely multiple choice questions, means you will be given 4 questions. There is no subjective, okay, no content. You are supposed to appear only for MCQs. Okay, earlier it used to be subjective, but trust me, subjective is far more easier compared to multiple choice questions. Because in theory, you can write at least something, but here, until and unless you understand the concepts, you cannot select the best answer. Okay, because you will feel all the 4 options as correct. So paper 1 is general and compulsory for all. So we have 50 questions and per question is for 2 marks. So we are appearing for 100 marks and time duration is only 1 hour. That is 60 minutes. Paper 2, it is the subject opted should be in which master's or post graduation is completed. So as I've completed MCOM, okay, Masters of Commerce in Business Management is my specialization, but still I'm eligible for commerce subject under NET-SET. I'm not going to appear for management subject because the management subject for NET-SET is for students who have completed their MBA. So never do this mismatch, because later on you may miss your job prospects. Okay, so check your university guidelines, and they have always, UGC has always mentioned a note that it should be NET-SET subject should be opted in which the candidate has completed his master. And suppose your subject is, there is no subject related to your post-graduation, then again there are guidelines. Please do check those guidelines from UGC. Okay, the paper 2, suppose in my case it is commerce, we are appearing for 100 questions compulsory. So again 100 into 2 marks each, so 200 marks. The time duration is 2 hours. Okay, so total we are appearing for 300 marks and the duration is 180 minutes. Now why I have stated highlighted 180 minutes? Because each fraction of a second is very important. So time management is very much important. And if you are not tech savvy, it becomes very difficult to understand the question on the screen, then analyze, think simultaneously and mark the suitable option. Okay, so you have mock testing, which is available on the NTA website, though they have uploaded only few old papers, but at least you understand the panel. Okay, you understand what a green is for, what red color is for, what purple color is for, and how you can come back to the question. Okay, so here we are appearing for total 300 marks, and which means 180 minutes. Now, as for the new pen, okay, new structure of the examination, they gave you both papers on the screen. It is up to you to whether to start with paper 1 or paper 2. My always suggestion is give only 1 hour, 60 minutes to your paper 1, because sometimes what happens, we get so much excited with paper 1 that we fail to acknowledge the time limit, and then later we give 15 more minutes to paper 1, then we realize that we are 15 minutes short of our paper 2. So sometimes what happens, though your paper 1 is very favorite, but sometimes it may happen your paper 2 was very easy also, but due to time constraints, you are not able to complete the paper. So first give only 1 hour to paper 1, quickly move on to the paper 2. Then in the end, suppose you get time, then again you can switch. Okay, we are given that option to switch the time. Okay, so here this examination, passing is not important. We are supposed to qualify. Though the passing percentage mentioned is 40% for paper 1 and 40% for paper 2, but still we are supposed to qualify. Now, what is qualifying criteria? It is a merit list of every subject, and criteria depends on that attempts result. Now, commerce. Okay, many students opt for commerce, and commerce subject is conducted phase-wise. Okay, somebody will have in the afternoon, some will have in the evening. So what happens is they have started using the percentile formula. Why percentile is used? Because they want to make the passing, because paper 1 for commerce shift in the morning will be different, a little bit different than the paper 2 in the evening. So they have to make on par. So that is why percentile system is used. You can check how percentile is calculated. Okay, and here we are supposed to qualify. Okay, so I am not even encouraging to discuss about 40% passing mark. Rather, you should focus on getting 70%. Okay. So if you are appearing for junior research fellowship, the criteria, okay, and the commerce will definitely be 70%. Okay. So generally the commerce criteria, the commerce cutoff for general category ranges from 58% to 65%. So if the paper was very difficult, the cutoff may come a little less. But yes, our range for this criteria is 58% to 65%. Okay, it depends. If you're opting for management, your cutoff will be different. For economic students, a cut. So keep a tab on that also. Okay, your qualifying criteria. Next, now, what is junior research fellowship? I believe many students are not aware about it. So it is eligibility for research with stipend through UGC NET exam. Okay, this is not under your state level examination. This is only under the national level examination. So what happens is, once you tick mark for junior research fellowship, there is an age limit for junior research fellowship, not for the assistant professor. Okay, so when you're going to fill the form, you get two options. One is JRF only, and the other is JRF and assistant professor. So if you fall as per the guidelines, as per the age limit, for female candidates, it is 35, but for male candidates, it is 30. So if you're with that age bracket, please tick mark both. Now, there is a misconception that there will be higher cutoff for JRF, so I won't be able to qualify for assistant professor. But this is something wrong, because there is definitely there's a separate cutoff, higher cutoff for JRF. But if you fall into that percentage, maybe if the higher percentage was for JRF, but you will also qualify the assistant professor. Okay, so whenever you are in that age bracket, please tick mark. Now, what happens with this once you qualify JRF? First of all, it is a very proud achievement, because only 1,000 students may be getting this fellowship. Now, there is a monthly scholarship of approximately 38,000 for students once they qualify this. Okay, then you are supposed to take admission for PhD, and you get a stipend, the minimum 38,000 for 2 years as junior research fellowship. Then after 2 years, you are promoted to senior research fellowship, wherein a small amount is increased. Okay, so please tick mark that there is upper age limit for junior research fellowship and not for assistant professor. Please check the updated age limit for general reserve category, because it may happen. Sometimes the guidelines are changed, so keep yourself updated. There is a separate cutoff for both junior research and assistant professor. This is what I already told you. So make sure you are applying for both till the time you attain that age. Next, I have given this links for both the exam. As I told you, I'm from Maharashtra. I have given the Pune University link. Similarly, you can check for your own state. And then we have the UGC NET. We have the NTA website. We have the CSI and the mock testing. Okay, the second last link is the mock testing. And you can even get your e-certificate. Suppose you're already qualified, you can go and check your e-certificate. Earlier, we used to get physical certificate, okay, for state level. But now we have only this e-certificate. Now, how many days are left? It is such a dicey situation. We don't know. Maybe few days, maybe suddenly they announce within the next 10 days, we have the examination. So the examination date is not declared. Maybe it is declared today only, but don't worry. Keep yourself updated. Keep studying. Okay, revise what you have already learned. We have 10 topics in the paper 1 and around 10 topics of paper 2. So you are taking 20 topics for a particular attempt. Okay, so it is not an easy thing. I also believe that, yes, we have to struggle. And suppose you are aiming for an all India rank, then your study preparation should be 100 times more than only thinking about just qualifying. We all can qualify. And I always believe that give your best. Even if you study for 2 hours, make sure you are giving quality time. You should not then go to WhatsApp. You should not go to media websites, okay? Because give quality time. Whenever you study any concept, understand it completely and solve few questions related to it. Now, how to go about it? Let's see. Understand the syllabus. This is your main key to success. Okay, what happens? We don't understand what the syllabus is or how much we know. See, this syllabus is almost from our first year junior college to our master's level. The maximum syllabus is from your master's level. So it is your duty. First step is to understand your syllabus. Okay, hard work plus smart work. We all do hard work, but we fail to do smart work. So this is the need of the day. That is some tricks and tips. If you have seen my previous videos, you will understand what I'm talking about. Because even if we don't know the topic, sometimes with presence of mind and our good luck, or I'll say because we are able to observe the question and understand how they make the question tricky, we can easily solve and get 2 marks per question. Refer book which you are comfortable with. Okay, don't refer to many sources because we are checking YouTube, we are checking this class, we are going to offline calls also. So that creates a mess. Understand, you buy one book. Okay, if your conceptual clarity from your first year junior college to your master's level is very good, then you can buy any book. For paper one, I always recommend KVS Madan sir book. Okay, that is the best book. Okay, you are going to any classes, you can refer those books, but make sure you are following the updated syllabus as the syllabus was revised in the year 2009. Study material refer should cover the updated syllabus. Don't refer to many sources and many books because it creates a mess. All topics have equal weightage, but this is only applicable for paper one. Okay, sometimes what happens is paper 2 is unpredictable. Now, as I'm from commerce, suppose in one attempt, I'll get many questions on marketing. In another attempt, I may get on business management. And suppose in another attempt, we get many questions on financial management. So that is unpredictable. But yes, we have to understand that we download the syllabus from paper one, from the proper UGC website. They have mentioned a note in the end of paper one that equal weightage will be given to each topic. And next set is not a ratta exam. You cannot just keep on memorizing because there are 20 concepts. And even you understand that there are so many questions, so many. Every time the syllabus is updated, you get different questions. Okay, the questions are not repeated, but definitely the concepts are repeated. It is not a ratta exam. You just need to see the 4 options and select the best answer. And multiple choice question can be answered only which you have good hold over the content. Your conceptual clarity is must. Okay. Otherwise, for you, all the questions and answers remain the same. Regular study with concentration. Whenever you study, give quality. Refer recent past papers, that is start from 2021, then move to 2020 and 20. The papers have been uploaded on the NTA website. You check where we fill the form, NTA, go to the download section, and there are so many exams conducted by NTA. Select your UGC NET and the year. If you're from commerce, you will select the commerce paper, and in that only you will have your paper one. So, okay, so no need to worry that they have not uploaded paper one because it's itself in our paper. Then past papers helps you understand the pattern of questions. Even when I'm guiding you, I need to check the past papers because it helps us understand the trend. Okay, then you have to give your best. This is only what we can do. Not everyone can be mastered with each and every topic. Okay, suppose I'm not good with data interpretation. I'm not good with financial management, but I try to compensate that with my favorite subjects. Okay, do your SWOT analysis. We all are commerce students. We know we have to understand our strengths. In fact, we have to consolidate them. We have to minimize our weaknesses. We have to grab the opportunity, and then we have to diffuse that threat. Okay, so you understand which your topics. Okay, my success formula. If I come and share my success story, how many hours I studied, it is not going to help you. Okay, strengthen your best topics. I'm very good with marketing. I'm very good with business management. So I try to study those 2 favorite topics in such a manner that I can compensate it for other subjects with which I'm not good at. Okay, so I've given you here why to stress if 2-3 topics you're not very good with. I have more further topics. Okay, so and 70 marks in paper 1, and I'll say 120 or 130 marks in paper 2 helps you qualify junior research fellowship also. Okay, updated syllabus questions such as Indian logic, you have MOOC, Swayam, they are expected. Certain questions such as legal aspects of business was earlier not a part of syllabus in paper 2. But yes, in 2019, they have updated the syllabus. You can target 3 questions per topic. As I told you, per topic is per question is for 2 marks. Okay, and if I talk about paper 1, I told you we have 5 questions per topic because that is mentioned in the note. So you can target 3 topics per question. That is 3 questions into 2 marks. Into 10 topics, you are 60 marks. Okay, and 10 marks sometimes we get because of tricks and tips. Sometimes it is just our luck, and sometimes through observe. Okay, you observe. Suppose I'm not very good with data collection, this data interpretation. So what happens is by just observing the pie diagram, or maybe they have asked a question on growth of some crops in a particular year. So just by observing that trend or the bar diagram, you can easily find out. So that also helps you to gain more 10 marks. Okay, you strengthen your paper 2 as well. Just because you are focusing on paper 2 or vice versa, you are very good with paper 2, but you're lacking somewhere in paper 1. Don't do that. Try to maintain a balance and just remember it is just an exam. No doubt it is difficult, but don't let stress affect you, because when we are under stress, sometimes we are not able to perform. We are not able to understand even a single question. So give your best. All India exam cannot be easy. 50% questions are tough and 50% questions are definitely very easy. Motivation, positive attitude, presence, calmness of mind is must. Time constraint should be considered. Okay, that is why I always say you please go to the mock testing, make it a habit, and there is a timer on the screen which starts from 180 minutes. Okay, avoid the silly mistakes. Sometimes you select the wrong option, but presently with the CBT mode, computer-based testing mode, we can anytime go back and change the option we have selected, because earlier when you used to do with pencil and paper, that was not allowed. Okay, don't jump to the conclusions just because you have studied this concept and the question is right in front of you. You get very excited. Okay, so just make sure you are reading the question properly. You analyze the 4 options, because as I always say in my lectures, your all tricks and tips fail if the question has been asked in a different manner. Keep yourself updated with relevant news. Okay, now we have sports going on. Sometimes someone has won the Miss Universe crown, or there are some schemes by the government. Now presently we are celebrating the 75th Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Okay, so all these questions can be asked. So always keep updated. Commerce is a subject which cannot be restricted to books. Okay, and as a teachers, as learners, we should always be updated. There can be questions on digital market. We have cryptocurrency. Okay, what are the RBI guidelines? What is the situation with inflation, some mergers? So this is very much part of the commerce syllabus. And I always say happy studying. If you're studying happily, you get happy results, and ultimately you become happy teachers. Okay, you need happy teachers. We have always read that teachers need not be perfect. But yes, a happy teacher definitely produce happy results. Now, these are the type of questions asked. There is no difference of syllabus for national and state level. Just remember, there are certain schemes, suppose some government initiatives which are taken from Maharashtra. So that may be a part of set examination. Otherwise, the questions remain the same. So we get simple and direct questions. We have matched the column. We have assertion and reasoning. This is many students find very difficult because there are 2 statements given. Both may be true, both may be incorrect, and both may not share a relationship. They are just statements, okay? You have to select the correct statements. 6 statements will be given, and in answer, you will be having 3 codes. So it becomes 3 will be incorrect and 3 will be correct statement. Practical logical reasoning calculation. Just remember, students, even if you are very comfortable with questions which involve calculation, okay, you are not supposed to use the calculator. So whenever at home you are practicing, you just analyze how much time you are giving. You should not use calculator at home for your practice, because then it is going to have a bad effect on during the examination. So understand, if you are doing data interpretation and it is taking you 15 minutes for 5 questions, is it worth it? Okay, it may happen you are very good with teaching aptitude, you are very good with communication questions. So make sure that you do such questions in the end, because sometimes you get so much engrossed in those questions just because we love them, that we end up giving more time and we fail to attempt the questions which were in the end, and maybe they were very easy. I'm not saying don't attempt those questions, but these questions, practical questions, give you definite answer as compared to the theoretical subjects. So if there is strength, analyze your time, because time management is very important. There are few questions which are based on general awareness and current affairs. As I told you, questions can be on new education policy. Now, yesterday only our 14th vice president has been appointed. Who is the new president? Okay, or if there are any changes related to your university, vice chancellor, such questions can be asked. Then days, their favorite day used to be environmental day. Okay, and today we are celebrating, friendship day. So I always believe that our good friends are our books, they are our career. So I wish you all a very happy friendship day. Make sure you are doing friendship with all your net set syllabus and your students and this field, your profession, because this is something going to help you in the long run. We get question on the ministry and the committees also. During the examination, when you're sitting for the examination, don't panic. Keep your presence and calmness of mind. There can be some issues related to you are not allowed to carry the watch or maybe a water bottle. So don't make a fuss about it, because then what happens is you lose your patience. There must be some stress in your mind related to that. Sometimes the type of questions and pattern may confuse. Don't do that, because if you have observed the papers, few years back, they have started asking you passage-based questions even in paper 2. Okay, which was not earlier the trend. So it was a first time bouncer for the students. But yes, anytime it can happen. But trust me, if you have studied completely, let any type of question, any way of question can be asked, you should be able to qualify. There is no negative marking for UGC examination. So better you attempt. Sometimes you are in doubt, you can mark the answer which you are suitable. You find it the best suitable. Okay, new pattern of net allows you to switch any paper that I already explained you. Keep a tab on the watch on the screen and don't give additional time to any question you may lose somewhere. And so as I'm from Mumbai and I'm strongly promoting public transport because I believe we already been through a pandemic, we have realized how much air quality and health matters. And if we are going to continue create pollution, then it may happen one day that we need to carry the oxygen cylinders. And as I'm from Mumbai, today there is our public bus is BST bus, okay, which is celebrating 75 years of its municipalization. That is, the local municipal authority has taken under its wings. So this is a parent body, BMC. So today they are celebrating. In fact, it is a foundation day. And this is just because I'm promoting, and I always request people to use public transport. So this is my channel, okay. And I'm very happy that you have liked my previous videos. I'll keep continuing update. Sometimes I don't get time, so I don't upload videos. But yes, now I'll slowly start doing that. If you're liking my videos, do share with your friends, with your NetSet community. Okay, ask them to subscribe to my channel. And I have updated my playlist for paper 1 and commerce paper 2. You can go through them. And if you have filled the form for this attempt, please make sure you are not worrying about the date, because exam to aana hi hai. We can keep just studying. Okay, and this is my again social message, which I say that one bus can replace 30 cars. So use public transport wherever possible. And again, Friendship Day, if I wish, there is no friend as loyal as a book. Make sure you have a good company. You all friends together sit and study for NetSet examination, and not only qualify as an assistant professor, but bring me results of junior research fellowship. If you have any question and answers, I have already given my email ID, and you can even comment here and get back to me. And I will also getting requests to discuss about the syllabus, only syllabus for paper 1 and paper 2. So definitely in the next videos, I'm going to discuss. Till then, you can keep studying, and thank you. And do subscribe and like to my channel. And I wish you all the best. Happy Friendships Day. Take care. All the best.